The United States has reaffirmed its commitment to standing with Guyana in its long-standing territorial controversy with neighboring Venezuela, as tensions escalate ahead of the planned Venezuelan election to name a governor for Guyana's Essequibo region. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro plans to hold an election for the governor of Guyana's Essequibo region on May 25th, just one day before Guyana's Independence Day. This comes despite a ruling by the International Court of Justice, which addressed the territorial controversy between the two South American nations. The United States will continue to stand shoulder to shoulder with Guyana, Ambassador Nicole Theriot declared, addressing growing concerns over Venezuela's actions.
Our stance has remained exactly the same since this controversy resurfaced. Maduro's rhetoric is inflammatory and unacceptable. But at the end of the day, it is just bluster aimed at shoring up domestic support. It should not affect Guyana's investment climate or readiness to do business. And that is exactly what I and Daniel and our entire team tell every U.S. investor that comes to Guyana or that's interested in doing business here. We fully support the ICJ's provisional measures for Venezuela to halt its so-called elections in the Essequibo on May 25th, and we're extremely unhappy that they made that ill-advised decision to go ahead and move forward. You will be seeing a very strongly worded tweet coming out of the State Department very soon on that issue, and it will make extremely clear to you where the U.S. stands. And no amount of bluster or saber rattling changes the fact that the United States will always stand shoulder to shoulder with Guyana in support of its sovereignty and territorial integrity.
The U.S. ambassador made the comments at the annual general meeting of the Private Sector Commission on Tuesday. Last week, Guyana Defense Force troops were attacked by armed men dressed in civilian clothing on the Venezuelan shore of the Cayuga River. Those attacks were described as unprecedented by Guyana's Chief of Defense Staff, Brigadier Omar Khan. According to the ambassador, the U.S. stands ready to support Guyana in its efforts to eradicate this activity.
Venezuela, of course, has also been in the news recently due to the Sindicato's acts of aggression against the GDF patrolling the Cayuga. These are criminals engaging in criminal activity, and the United States stands ready to support the GDF in its effort to eradicate this activity along Guyana's frontier and to ensure the safety and security of Guyana's people.
Guyana maintains that the 1899 arbitral award, which granted its sovereignty over Essequibo, is valid and binding, a position supported by the ICJ's ongoing proceedings.